you are in for a very special treat. We are going to highlight one of those projects where we were a seed investor in the Next Great Discovery. And you are going to, as Paul Harvey said, you're going to get to hear the rest of the story. But nobody tells a story better than a Rally Kid. So I'd like to invite Rally Kid Ruby, her dad, Dr. Jonathan Kaufman, and Dr. Sam Voschenbaum, all the way from Chicago, to join me up here. This is so exciting, isn't it? So we are so excited, and I'm going to start with Ruby. And Ruby is one of our Rally Kids. Some of you may recognize her. She has spoken here at the Benefit Bash before, and she's an amazing dancer, so she has danced for us before too, which was great. But Ruby, just quickly share a little bit about your story.
Well, as Dean said, hello, I am Ruby Kaufman. Back in April of 2015, I was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma, a soft tissue cancer. Through the next year, I fought this cancer, going through 12 rounds of chemotherapy, 30 rounds of proton radiation, and over 150 nights in the hospital.
And you had 12 rounds of chemotherapy.
Yes.
That included what drug?
Vincristine.
Vincristine. She keeps calling it an antibiotic, which has been fun. And then when you were in the middle of your treatment, you came and you saw me, and you said, when I finish treatment, I want to do something big. So while you're in the middle of your treatment, and everyone gets to see this beautiful picture of you in the middle of treatment, why did you want to do something big?
For me, there were two main reasons why I felt that I needed to do something big. First off, I am so lucky to have survived, as so many kids with cancer don't. And I felt that as a survivor, it was my duty to do what other kids cannot. I needed to raise money for the kids who couldn't raise money, and I needed to raise money for the kids in the future that will have to battle cancer so that they can have better, safer, and lifelonging treatments. Additionally, I knew I was a perfect person to do this. I had this amazing community surrounding me, including Rally, and I knew I had all the tools I needed to make a real difference.
So what did you do, and how did you do it?
So all I wanted for my fundraiser was a day of fun and lots of money. So
I love her, love her.
The way I decided to do it was what I call Ruby's Dance Till You Drop. Ruby's Dance Till You Drop was a fun day full of dancing, food, snacks, performances, and all of the above. After that day, we ended up raising over $70,000.
Woohoo!
And I'm so thankful for that from all my friends and family. And it was an amazing day. And everybody watch out for Dance You Drop 2. It's coming bigger and better.
Woo! This year. Yeah. Talk to Ed about how those things happen. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Ed, you could dance till you drop. So say, no running, you just show up and do it. Yeah, be good. I'd like to see some of those moves. Okay, so we look at you. We saw the picture of you when you were in the middle of treatment, and we look at you, and you are gorgeous and all grown up and beautiful, yet I know that you do suffer from some long-term side effects. So tell us a little bit about that.
As any cancer kid, their treatment does not stop when they tell you you're in remission. For me, I have two main side effects that will basically alter my life forever. First off is, due to all the blood transfusions I had throughout my treatment, I have iron overload, which means every month I have to go to the hospital and get 2 cups of blood taken. This process is anything but easy. It can take anywhere from 3 to 6 hours, and it is painful and not fun. But for me, what's really the worst side effect is from proton radiation, was the fact that I am most likely infertile. As a 15-year-old girl who, from the age of 4, planned on having kids, little girls,
Boys are great, too.
I want a little girl to brush her hair and that kind of thing.
I got it.
But it's hard at age 15 to know that I have to deal with the fact that that might not be my reality. And not only is this mentally difficult, but this summer I will have to freeze my eggs, which is 2 weeks of lots of physical pain. So treatment ends, but it never really ends, which is something Rally also helps with.
Yeah, it never really ends. I mean, at 15, can you imagine having to think, hopefully what you're going to go through in those 2 weeks, you'll be able to have some eggs and that then they can freeze them. It's, and that's part of our mission is to have fewer long-term side effects, and ultimately a cure, but on the road to having better treatments for these kids. So, Ruby, your family is amazing. You are amazing. We are so excited about, Ruby's Dance Till You Drop 2.0. It's going to be great, and thank you for everything you do. Amazing.
Thank you.
And then this gentleman is Ruby's father, Dr. Jonathan